you could get that, that would be insane.
The moment of truth. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! This is the biggest grading submission I have ever done. Over $200,000 worth of cards that I'm gonna submit to PSA to grade right now and then show you the results. So let me show you the incredible cards that I am going to be grading today and showing you the grades that we get in this video. So first of all, if you've seen my prior sports card investor videos, you probably recognize this one. That is that absolutely incredible Steph Curry Topps Now Olympics card, number to 10. This one is graded a BGS 9.5 with excellent subgrades. It is a true gem plus, so I think there's a pretty good chance PSA would give this a PSA 10 with a 10 auto. I'm super hopeful. We're gonna see what happens. If it goes from a 9.5 to a 10.10, it's probably adding about $10,000 in value to the card. So that would be an outstanding return on investment. How about this, guys? This is one of my biggest cards for my personal collection. This is my 2002 finest LeBron James XRC Gold, number to 25. I am hoping that PSA will cross this to at least a PSA 8.5. Even going from a BGS 9 to a PSA 8.5 would probably add tens of thousands of dollars in value to this card. We're gonna see what happens. A PSA 9 would be outrageously outstanding. And then here is the Michael Jordan 1984 star card. I'm gonna try to cross this over as well. And just to show you some of the value differences right now. So the last sale of this card in a BGS 7.5 was $25,600 as of the recording of this video. If it gets a PSA 6, so it could go down a grade and a half with PSA, but if it gets a PSA 6, it becomes worth $29,900. So it's gonna gain over $4,000 in value going from a BGS 7.5 to a PSA 6. So I'm gonna put this in as a min grade 6 and see what happens. Of course, if it gets a PSA 7, it jumps all the way up to close to $50,000 in value. So potentially a huge return on this card depending what it grades. Then I've got a lot of raw cards I am submitting right now as well. Starting with the iconic 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan card. Raw, this card goes for around $2,500. If this were to get, let's say, a PSA 3, and it's not the best condition copy, you've got some corner issues, left-right centering's a little bit of an issue. But a PSA 3 is around $3,150. A PSA 4 is all the way up at $4,000. So I just simply need a grade in that range, and it really makes sense to pay the grading fees on this. This is that classic Dr. J card, right? This raw is $200 to $300. If this were, for example, to get maybe a PSA 7, it's a $1,250 card. If it were to get a PSA 8, it's a $2,600 card. So I'm really trying to go for ROI in today's video and make these submissions here of these cards worth it for me. Another classic card here, the rookie card of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird raw. This is typically maybe a $300 to $500 card, but in a 6, PSA 6, it would be $900, PSA 7, $1,200, PSA 8, this jumps to over $3,000. So we're gonna see what we get on that card. And then I brought a lot of other tremendous cards to grade. This is a Paul Skeens Crusade Gold, number to 10. I've got another really nice Paul Skeens card, auto rookie card, a Bo Nix 1 of 1 from Leaf Trinity. We've got this super cool card, nice shape here with a lot of jersey patches from Leaf, number to 3, a lot of big name players. Really nice Albert Pujols card right there. Very cool. I've got this old 1948 Leaf Joe DiMaggio card. It's not going to grade well. It's got a little bit of a crease, but even a PSA 1 or hopefully like a PSA 1.5 would add value over what this card is in raw condition. Venus and Serena Williams, another Serena Williams, very rare cards, Sports Illustrated for kids rookie cards. I brought a couple of PC cards. I got DJ Lagway, my boy from the University of Florida, his 1 of 1 from Sapphire. I'm just grading this for my PC. Of course, I would love a 10, but honestly, I just want to get it in a PSA slab. Here's another DJ Lagway 1 of 1 Superfractor that's going to go off for grading as well. And then I brought a little bit of Pokemon because these Pokemon cards sometimes have crazy returns on grading. Like the ROI on this stuff is insane. Like for example, take this Charizard VMAX. This card right now in raw condition is selling for about $55. If this were to PSA 10, the last PSA 10 sold for $650. So the ROI on grading some of this Pokemon stuff is insane, and that's why I'm gonna grade it right here today. And let me show you how I'm gonna do this. Here's a few more cards I wanna grade. So I'm using the PSA app, and honestly, the PSA app has made it super simple now to scan cards to grade. Like take, for example, this Josh Allen Downtown. You can take a photo of the front or the front and the back. I like doing the front and the back because it gives you the most accuracy. And it takes just a second. Look, it finds the card right away, and all you have to do is hit the grade button. It adds it to your cart, and you're ready to go. And it even finds kind of unusual cards. Like this is a Jason Tatum jersey card, numbered to 25. Certainly not the most common card, a Panini Cyber Monday card, but look, right there. It found it right away, and I can just, honestly, the new PSA app has made it super simple to scan cards. Oh, look at this, Ryan Sandberg, the late great Cubs legend. Lost him a little bit too early. Man, a lot of people in Chicago are gonna be remembering him. Yeah, it found it right here. Doesn't even have a photo of this one, but it still found what card it was. So I can grade that. And then we're gonna this is a great example of why this scan to grade and the PSA app is so helpful. Harrison, my son, gave me this card to grade. I have no idea what this card is, none. I mean, I know it's a Pokemon card, but look, it's Japanese. I don't know what this is. I would have no idea what to type in on a grading submission form, but with a scan to grade, that's gonna make it super simple. Watch this. Let's see what the app comes back with here. There it is. So now I know. It is this, it is the Zekrom from Black Bulb. That's it. That's the card. So look at that. The scan to grade figured out what card it was when I didn't even know. I'm going to hit to grade that. I'm now going to go into my cart. All of the cards I just showed you, I've scanned in here. All of these are now ready to grade. And look, I can submit at the National. Of course, I'm filming this video here at the National because I'm doing all of these on site. I'm going to submit them for on-site grading at the National. And we're going to submit them through right now. It's going to go ahead and figure out the service level. All of these are going to $149 service level to grade, except for the crossovers. Those are going to be more expensive because of the value of those cards. I'm going to walk them to PSA right now, hand them off, and then I'm going to show you what grades all of these got. So I'm walking over here to PSA. I'm going to drop these off for grading right now. And when I get these back from grading, I'll take at least a few of the cards and submit them to the PSA Vault because, of course, I'm trying to get ROI on some of these cards, right? And the PSA Vault makes it super easy to sell these cards right when I get them graded because they're connected with eBay. You can take cards straight from grading or straight from your PSA Vault and put them immediately on eBay at fixed price or at auction. So I'm going to do that with some of these. But first, let me get them graded and show you what grades they get. Let's go. We're about to drop them off. Let's get some 10s. Appreciate it.
See you soon, okay?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, have a good one.
And there you go. Now, let's see what grades we got. The grades are back. Let's see how we did and what kind of ROI we got on grading some of these. So right off the bat, this is the only one you're gonna see right away. The rest we're gonna slow roll. The 1972 Topps Dr. J. This one came back at PSA 6. That's a big win. As I said earlier in the video, raw, this is a $200 to $300 card. In a 6, it's around $620 to $650. So we just made a good bit of money by choosing to grade that card and getting a PSA 6. How about this Jason Tatum? An 8 on the Jason Tatum. Okay, was hoping for a little bit higher, but it is a beautiful Jason Tatum low numbered rookie card, so still happy we got that one graded. All right, how about this this interesting 8 jersey patch card? That one's super cool. That one got a PSA 8. These ones are always hard to grade because of the number of surfaces of the card, the number of cuts. So wasn't expecting a 10 on that, but still really nice to have that in a slab. Albert Pujols. Look at this. This was the number to 5 from 2021 Immaculate. That got a PSA 9. Really clean card. Super cool on that one. Ryan Sandberg, Greats Auto, legend with a 9. Flawless card. These gray tough, they're hard to get good grades on. A lot of these cards are thick cards, difficult to get good grades. 9's a good grade for that type of card. Happy with that. with that gold out of 5. Okay, here's the Jordan. This is one of those cards that, of course, grading it. This card was raw. So first of all, happy to see that it's authentic. Because when you get a raw Jordan, a lot of times it's not authentic. Happy to see this one was authentic. That right off the bat is a big, big win. And it graded a 4. That's a pretty solid grade. Grading those cards, make sure that they're authentic because there are a lot of fakes out there of the raw Michael Jordan 1986 Fleer cards. Raw, you'll find those cards going for maybe around $2,500, but once again, be careful, there are a lot of fakes. But in a PSA 4, that's around a $4,000 card. So not only do we get good ROI, value add by grading that, but we also ensured the card was authentic, which is a really big deal. All right, this is another big one right here. This is another super big card. The Larry Bird rookie, the Magic Johnson rookie. This is a card that's around $300 to $500 raw, and it got a 5. Okay, that was a little lower than I was hoping. Still added value to the card. I was hoping that one was going to at least get a 6, but still added value to the card by grading that. And then just showing off some of the other cool cards we graded. The Paul Skeens Gold Mojo, that's a tough grade on that one, is a 7. These are tough cards to grade. So not the best grade. I was hoping for a better grade on that one, but that is a tough one. Oh, that's unfortunate. That happens with these Sports Illustrated for Kids cards. This one was a missize card. These, of course, were perforated. They came out of Sports Illustrated for Kids magazines, so PSA won't grade all of them. Depending on how it was torn out and that type of thing, they won't always grade them. It looks like they did grade this one. Now, of course, these cards they grade low because of all the perforation and the ripping of the card that happens when you perforate. Although, honestly, an 8 is really good for that card because they can, so I've seen these cards grade real low before. So that one is not bad at all. This was the 1948 Leaf Joe DiMaggio. I'm hoping for a 1.5. It may just be a PSA 1. I'm hoping for a 1.5. That would be amazing. Only a 1. Okay, only a 1. I'm still glad it's in a PSA holder. It's still gonna have a little more value in a PSA holder than it would have had raw. So would have liked that as a 1.5, but I'll take that as a 1. All right, how about the Paul Skeens? Got a 9 on the Paul Skeens card. Lacking the big 10s, but the biggest cards are still to come. Hopefully there's something special as we go through this. Bo Nix. This is a really cool Bo Nix card, 7 on the Bo Nix 1 of 1. All right, tough grades on these cards so far. The Josh Allen Downtown, 10. Good. We got a 10. We got a 10. Finally, we got a 10. Happy with that. Happy with that 10. That is a really nice card to 10. Anytime you can 10 those downtowns, you're getting a lot more value. So that's really nice. Okay, this is a Pokemon card. This is not one of Harrison's. The next couple are Harrison's. I'm gonna bring him in, but this is a Pokemon card, 10. Wow, that added a lot of value. That added a lot of value. Okay, now we're starting to roll. I like this, I like this. Let me bring my son Harrison in here. We need him for these next couple of grades. How's it going, buddy?
Good.
Good. Okay, I got 2 of your Pokemon cards coming up next, okay?
Okay.
I graded these 2 for you. What are you hoping for?
So this one upcoming, maybe I'm of course hoping for a 10, but a 9 would be fine.
A 9, you would still get some extra money from it being a 9 versus being raw, right?
Yeah.
Got the 9.
I'll take it.
Still worth grading.
Yeah.
Still worth grading.
Still worth grading.
You still get a premium price for it being a 9. So we got a little bit of ROI, positive ROI on that one.
Okay. Here's the Zekrom. This is a big one. I want a 10 on this.
Now you pulled this yourself recently.
I pulled this myself. It was really clean. I'm hoping for a 10 on
This is when we were on our trip. We pulled this in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah. Yeah!
Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Nice.
go.
Okay, so what does this card sell for raw, and then like what does that card sell for in a 10?
That's like, I think like 250 raw.
Okay.
Now I'm pretty sure. And in 10, I'm not sure, but maybe like 800.
Wow. It added that much value to it to get that card in a 10.
Yeah.
What an outstanding ROI for you. That's amazing.
I'm very happy about that.
That's awesome, buddy. Okay, the rest of the cards are mine, but you want to hang out and see what the grades are?
Yeah.
Because I got some big ones still coming, okay? This is one of my PC cards. You remember? Do you see the video where I picked this one up?
Yeah.
The 1/1 DJ Lagway. I picked this up raw off of a collector. First Bowman DJ Lagway, 7. Oh, that's okay. I still wanted that one graded. I wasn't going for ROI on this one. I just wanted it PSA graded. I just wanted it in a grading holder because just to help preserve the card. Obviously was hoping for better than a 7, but you never know, the 1/1s are tough. And then this is another DJ Lagway 1/1. This is from Topps Now. This is his auto, 1/1 auto from one of the games he was in as a freshman. 10! I got a 10!
Nice.
That's awesome, let's go. That's super cool. All right, that's awesome. So one of my DJ Lagways got a 10. Okay, now the big cards. This card was a BGS 7.5, as you can see right there, okay?
Okay.
If this card got a PSA 6, we added a little bit of value. The BGS 7.5 last sold for, I think, $25,600, okay? If this got a PSA 6, it would add about $4,000 in value. If it got anything above a PSA 6, it would add even more in value.
So,
Big grading reveal right here. Thousands and thousands of dollars on the line. 6.5, let's go. That's
good.
huge. That just paid for the entire grading order. That paid for the entire grading order.
Wow.
The fact that that went from a BGS 7.5 to a PSA 6.5, that was serious ROI. Okay, this next card is another PC card of mine. This was a BGS 9. I decided to move it over to PSA just to get it in the PSA holder, okay? If this got a PSA 8, might even be a little more valuable in a PSA 8 than a BGS 9.
Really?
Yeah, and if it got anything above a PSA 8, I'm thrilled. PSA 8.5.
Hey!
Let's go.
That's
okay.
good.
That's good. I'm happy with that. That is, of course, the gold LeBron James gold refractor. Okay. This final card is the big boy. This is that Steph Curry card, the red out of 5 that I picked up, the Topps Now Olympic Steph Curry card. This is one of Steph Curry's biggest cards, or sorry, it's out of 10, I should say, that I picked up, his Olympic auto out of 10. That was a BGS 9.5 with an auto of 10. Harrison, I'm hoping for a PSA 10.10.
If you could get that, that would be insane.
You ready? The moment of truth. Yeah, let's go! Let's go! 10-10. That is awesome. That is so cool. I'm so glad for that. That is outstanding. Oh man, got the 10-10. That is such an awesome PC card. Wow, this was a great on the 3 biggest cards. Nailed it on the 3 biggest cards. Look how beautiful those are in the PSA holders. Absolutely love that. Oh man, what a way to end this grading reveal. That really worked out. Started a little slow, and then it really ended with a bang. This was a lot of fun. All right, I gotta pick out a couple of these cards right now. I'm gonna take them over, put them in the PSA vault, and then put them for sale so that I can enjoy a little bit of my return on investment. All right, now that I've got my cards back from grading, I'm walking them over to drop them off to the PSA Vault team, because once the cards are in PSA's vault, I'm gonna get PSA's instant offers if I wanna sell the cards. I can also sell the cards on eBay direct from PSA's vault. And of course, if I sell them either way, PSA has really fast payouts for those cards, or I can just keep them in the PSA vault because there they store them for me for free and they insure the cards, which I love. So I'm gonna head over to the PSA vault now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you soon with the next episode. Take care.